Well, today we're going to do the construction update for May 23rd, 2017. At greenhouse number 3, we're completing the siding. We're pretty much all the way around the back sides, and we've moved to the front. We've still got a couple windows out for loading materials into the 3rd floors, but as you can see, we're nearing completion. There's a pretty decent view of the siding on the community room. Take a stroll around to the side and get a look at the courtyard. So this is the area that's going to be the courtyard for greenhouse number 3. We started pushing stone in. This will be some concrete areas and plantings. You've got the windows on the porches over on the side. There'll be walkways in here, pergolas, and some handicap accessible planters in the middle. So that'll start taking shape over the next couple of weeks. We've actually started this activity over on greenhouse 1. We can take a look at that shortly. Last week we were in this room looking at the ceramic tile in the bathrooms. So we've completed our work. We've got our threshold in. Wall tiles complete. And we've done a flood test so we know that the water pours out of here nicely. Also in this room, we've started installing our light fixtures. Also, coming through the greenhouses, we're starting to get finished paint on the walls. So around the resident rooms, you can see there's different colors, designating the rooms from other spaces like closets, soiled utility rooms, and breaking these colors up from other walls. We've got a Fry Riglet, this aluminum trim, while finished paint and tile goes on in the resident rooms themselves. Take a walk up to 3 and see how the progress is there. On the 2nd floor, progress is just slightly behind the 1st floor. You can see we've started putting finished paint on the walls in the hallways. We've got paint going on the walls in the resident rooms, and we're starting the preparations for the ceramic tile installation. We've got the paint on in the common spaces, and we've started installing ductwork above the ceilings in the kitchen, as you can hear from the racket in the background. You can go up to 3 and get a view. Now in greenhouse 3, we've got our vaulted ceiling framed. We're also welding and installing ductwork for the hood exhaust system. This is my favorite room with this southwestern exposure. You get a lot of sunlight in the afternoon. You come over to the elevator lobby. We've got a really nice view of the JSL itself. Go take a look at the construction going on in front of the tower. You can see over at greenhouse 1, they're actually moving the earth around and getting the grading ready for all of the courtyard work. We're installing conduits underneath all the where the sidewalks are going to be, so that we can run irrigation and site lighting after the fact. Once all the hardscapes are in, we'll come back add plants and then add sprinklers and some low voltage pathway lighting. Woodstone Earth is over there right now getting the final grade ready. And hopefully by the end of the week we are formed up and we might even start pouring some concrete beginning of next week. So here at the main entrance, Cantenary's getting ready to pour the exposed concrete piers that'll hold this new entrance canopy. So as you can see from the rebar, they're about 13 feet tall and they've got a pretty elaborate steel structure that's going to sit on top of those. To kind of give you an idea of the finish of these concrete piers, we've done a mock-up for approval that the architect reviewed yesterday over on the other side of the project. We can take a walk. Give you a good look at the way they pour this concrete. You've got these two-piece steel forms that they oil up, and when they're done, you get this really nice smooth feature on this column here. So sort of a sneak preview, this will be the color of the concrete that's exposed when we're done here at the main entrance. Let's go take a look at some demo. So here we are in what was the old main lobby and will become the new main lobby shortly. We've got our temporary partitions up. Demolition is nearly complete. And as you can see from looking up, we've got our hands full sorting out wires and getting ready to start mechanical demolition and mechanical installation. I mean, obviously, we've got our work cut out for us, but this is the fun part. When you can actually get in, get started on a renovation, know what you're up against, and see if your plan was the right one and how you get to the end. So we're pretty excited. So where we're standing right now will be the main lobby and sitting area. Right over here, we'll have a fireplace in the end. Bathrooms in the back. And over here where you can see the plywood in the wall, when that partition comes down, you'll be able to see out through the new storefront that we're putting in and walk out underneath the new canopy that they're getting ready to pour the concrete for right now. Just kind of give you some sort of orientation to the workspace. That's pretty much it for the tour this week. Yeah, in the next tour, we should be getting ready to turn on some equipment in the penthouse so we can go up and take a look at how all that's come together and listen to the noise that the new machines make, and we can compare it to how much louder it was before we took the old ones out. We'll see siding going on Greenhouse 2, that building in the middle over there. We'll have concrete piers standing 13 feet out of the ground, and maybe we'll even see some structural steel going on top. And maybe we'll even be able to walk one of the courtyards with some concrete sidewalks in it. So until next time, stay safe.